Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Republic part number 3981752 hinge filler. This is what's called a handing plate, filler plate, shim. Can't think of other terms used for this. Step out plate, I may have heard it called like that as well. This is a piece of equipment that is a derivative of the advent and manufacturing of non-handed steel doors, where in order to make a door non-handed, you either have to manufacture it so that all of the hardware preparations are symmetrical, measured from top or the bottom to the center of everything when it's beveled, so you can take that door and flip it over. That would work on a 6.8, and in fact, Kawani used to do that. The D-series door, like a D418 or a UL D418 from Kawani, would have been a welded edge, beveled, flagship door from Kawani. The D-series was their high-end door. Very heavy channels, welded continuously down the edge. Beveled, you could take a 6.8 and you could flip it over. The top and bottom of that door did feature an inverted channel, I'm quite sure of it. And the door was literally reversible in that sense. If it was a UL D418, a fire-rated door, that label now is going to be at the wrong end of the door. Not technically a problem, but probably not where your client's expecting to see it. We were a fire shop, so we would have relocated that label back in those days. And back then, Kawani had the E-Series door, which was their economy grade door. It was beveled. Then they had the D-Series door. Well, at some point in about 1990, maybe a little earlier than that, they came out with the VMAX Door. The VMAX was named after the owner's boat, an avid yachtsman, an avid boater, partook in relatively competitive races in the VMAX boat that they had. The crew was made up of at least one other person from the factory, and that's the way I was told. The door is literally called after the boat. So the point of the matter is the VMAX was a square edge door. So now there's no flipping it end for end on a 6.8. If you had a 3080 right hand, well, it didn't matter. You could just take that door and spin it around this way. But what they had to do, obviously, square edge. It's got to be square edge. What they had to do was cut the hinge prep all the way through the edge of the door. And what they did was they accommodated that thickness, the preparation of the hinge plate, to allow for three things to happen. That you could have it non-handed, that you could use it with a standard weight hinge, that you could use it with a heavyweight hinge. This plate from Republic is the same thing. You have to hand it, you have to have it so that you are non-handed, because this will then close off that prep all the way through the door in a relatively attractive fashion. This will allow you to mount your 134 thousandths of an inch hinge, or if you're going to peel off this back plate here, you're going to be able to put on your 180 thousandths hinge. So the thickness of that, the depth of that preparation is 134 thousandths plus this plate thickness. It's 4.5 tall, and they'll obviously have handing plates for their 5-inch prep work as well. So it's going to be 4.5 inch tall. The overall width, is basically going to be just shy of 1.75 inches, because this rollover seam here just sits ever so slightly inset from the face, what would be the push face of the door. Okay, then of course your hinge just comes out this way. Now, the location of these holes is going to be just considered template pattern, meaning a standard commercial or heavyweight hinge is going to be this half circle sort of prep, or half moon, some people call it. We would just call it the template pattern. The barrel is going to sit in here, the hinge leaf, the end of the butt is going to come here. This is certainly made of steel. This is in a wipe coat galvanized steel-based material. That extra little hole there is for this plastic rivet that is going to put 3 of them together. You buy one, we're gonna ship you one. They're sold as each. Then this gets pushed into the center hinge of the door, and if it's an 8-foot door, you'll generally hopefully see one more smashed in there. But that's what that's for. Okay, so 3 would come like this right onto a door, so that when they package the doors, the shims, the handing plates are already attached to the door itself. Republic, a name that has been manufacturing steel doors and frames for several decades. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Republic products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. They are now owned by Allegion, and their sister company is Steelcraft. That could be a good thing from the perspective that Steelcraft will have products that Republic does not or did not. Republic might have some manufacturing that Steelcraft could use in a specialty area. I'm not really sure. But I like them. They're a no-nonsense company. You can get a hold of someone at the factory. They reply, which is a good thing. So they still feel like they're a small company, even though they're anything but a small company. Any questions on the Republic 3981752 4.5-inch hinge handing plate or any other Republic product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.